Hello, guys. Welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at how do we know what we know about Christian faith, and we have three pillars where the Christian faith stands, and I'm gonna explain them for you by the end of the video. We know what we know about Christian faith in three ways. We have the church. We have what we call the living magisterium. And we have the scriptures, the Bible. Combine these three together, that's how we know what we know about Christian faith. There's no way to go around it because each one are connected to each other. Like the Bible is connected to the church because it's the church that the Bible is written for. The Bible was not written to the individual persons in their homes. Even if some of them are written to the individuals, it's individuals that belong to the church. It's not like random individuals they are written for. And you cannot separate the two together, because if you separate the two, you have just one leg to stand. And when we talk about the living magisterium, we mean the teaching church, the teaching of the church, or the apostles, or the successors. That's what we mean by the magisterium, the teaching authority of the church, the teaching authority of the church, which is separate from the Bible. And you cannot separate this teaching authority of the church from the Christian faith, because if you separate them, most of the stuff we know about Christianity, we don't know about it. And I'm going to give you examples. We like to give examples here. When you look at the Trinity doctrine, for instance, you cannot find the Trinity like written in the Bible. But you have some intimation of Trinity in the Bible. Of course, we have many verses in the New Testament, even in the Old Testament. But you have not become, if the church didn't promulgate this doctrine of Trinity, we wouldn't have it as a doctrine, which means some people will believe in it and some will not. But we have Trinity as a doctrine because the church promulgated it, and the church, let us know. And if you don't believe in Trinity, in triune God, you are not a mainstream Christian. You are not automatically Christian anyway, because Christians, we believe that the Trinity, you have to believe in Trinity to be a Christian. There's no way to go around it. Even if you don't believe in Trinity and you claim to be a Christian, you're just making a claim. You're not. You don't belong to Christ. That's what it means. It means that you're going your own way. That's why before we have this doctrine of Trinity, there was a council that convened, I think the Council of Nicaea, and they promulgated, the bishops came together and deliberated on this doctrine. And by the grace of God, because Christ promised to be with the apostles until the end of time. But he knows when he made the promise that the apostles are not going to live to the end of time. What he meant is that the followers, those that the apostles, that goes after them, comes after them, those that the apostles will ordain as bishops and priests and disciples, that's what he meant. He meant it's going to be with them and with the divine assistance he gave to the church and the bishops. That's why we have a doctrine like a Trinity. And if you don't believe in Trinity, you are not a Christian, even if you claim to be. It doesn't matter what you claim to be. So these three legs, that's how the Christianity stand. You can't take it away. Let me recap the three legs. I said the church, the living magisterium, and the scriptures, the Bible. Three of them work hand in hand. No one, you can't separate one from other, because it's from the church that the scriptures came out. And is the living magisterium, the teaching church, that where even the scriptures emanate as well from, especially the New Testament, not the Old Testament. So you can see the link. You can see the link between these three stuff I said, but some people will not see the link, maybe because some of them are Protestants. And sometimes when I talk about Protestants, people think that, this guy is so harsh on Protestants. No, I'm not harsh on Protestants, They are Christians as well. I don't say they're not Christians. They are Christians, but they don't have the fullness of faith, because they're only standing with one leg. That's why they used to argue about text. In my last video, I talked about, this fascination about text, what I mean. Let me find out the meaning of this verse in the Bible. But if you belong to the Asian church, you don't need to do that often, because the church already have everything we need. If you have the scriptures, sometimes the church will define some part of the scriptures for us, so we don't need to do it individually. Well, we read in the scriptures, and that we don't read the scriptures, and we believe the scriptures. But we cannot say that everything we believe about Christian faith, we have to find it in scriptures, because we still have the church. We can find it from the church, or we find it from a living magisterium, the teaching church. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our video, and comment. Even if you are Protestants, you are not from the Asian churches, we still welcome your comment. I was going back and forth with somebody that was commenting in my last video. He was claiming that I deleted his comment, but I didn't. I don't delete comments. I am open for dialogue and different opinions. Thank you for watching. Peace.